Hello, my loves. I apologize. It's been a little while. A lot has been happening. This is a channel message though. My collective, my lovely collective. So if this video finds you, is likely for you. So feel free to stay and listen. Apologies first up for the audio. I have misplaced my little microphone. Unfortunately, I will find it, but just bear with me. And I hope you can hear me. Also, this is Nova, my cat. She's so cute. Let's get into the message for the collective. Firstly, I want to start and say you should be very proud of yourself. If this message is for you, you have been going through a very big and intense rerouting, restructuring, redefining, just a huge, not even like transformation doesn't feel enough. It's like been transformation after transformation after transformation. It's been a lot of destabilizing energies, chaotic energies, then a lot of these bursts of momentum, and then you would kind of be in that energy for a while. It's like you'd have this rapid succession of things, good or bad, whatever the experience is, and then you would be in that for a while, and it could have been quite uncomfortable, or it could have been okay, and then there'd be another shift, and it would just be like back on back on back for the past few weeks, months even. I'm hearing 3 to 6 months, and it's been a lot, and you've had to really go back to your basics. When I said rerouting, I mean that. You've had to really reconnect with your roots. You maybe even have visited family, or have been reconnecting with family, reconnecting with past loved ones, or even just past old relationships. Maybe have resurfaced or blossomed again in your life. There's just been a lot of reconnecting to not just yourself, definitely yourself, and the old versions of you, and the parts of you that have just been so misplaced and hidden and not prioritized ever for a few of you. But there's been so much reconnection with, I think, things you thought you lost and things you thought you would never get again. And it's been heavy as well. I feel that there's been a lot of heart purging, a lot shame as well, a lot of shame, purging shame, releasing burdens, releasing pressure, releasing this almost like shame of existence, shame of being a certain way that you've carried for so long. I'm even, it's like even hitting like generationally. Maybe you've been, like I said, with this family dynamic here coming up, maybe you've been just doing a lot of healing on generational levels, a lot of ending of cycles, and you're stepping into this almost this new world. I want to say chapter, but it kind of feels like a whole new book because of how deep this is. I'm also getting hungry as I'm saying this, so you could be feeling a bit hungry right now. You could have been noticing what your body needs more. That could be a sign as well. You've just been nourishing yourself. You've been learning to get back to the basic and nourish yourself and what that actually means, because I feel like in this collective you've not always known how to nurture yourself because it was never shown to you. It was never prioritized. Your needs were never prioritized, whether it was growing up in your childhood, in your teenage years, even your adult years. And then you learned to not prioritize your needs as well. You learned that your needs were better left unmet for whatever reason, whatever the trauma there is for you, whatever the beliefs you had there, but you've had to reconnect with those beliefs and destabilize where they came from. And that's been hard and that's been heavy. And so if this message is for you, you're moving into a new world, a whole new world. The Aladdin song is coming up, a whole new world of, like, yes, it's a rebirth, yes, there's Phoenix and Carnelian energy here, but it's almost like this void energy, this abyss energy, this huge blank slate. You've probably been throwing old things out as well, almost, or maybe cleaning your room and cleaning your house, selling things, just getting rid of shit, so much shit that you're like, why do I still have this? Like I said, it's been happening on a physical and an energetic level. There could have been money stresses as well, and just concerns about finances and receiving income and just stabilizing your safety. And again, needs met is what this is all about. Anyway, we're shifting into this new world, and what you're embarking on, what's coming for this collective. It's newness, yes, because a lot of you haven't lived in this space for long, in terms of if you've ever tapped into abundance, or you've tapped into nourishment, or you've tapped into love and receiving and being receptive. You maybe have tapped into these energies before, or this parts of life before, but you've never embodied it truly on a level that felt so you and felt so alive and came from you. And that's what's happening. You're shifting into this state of being, this state of existence, this state of experiencing, because on a deep level, you've realized and accepted yourself and your worthiness. And that's been hard for you to do. And you've had to let go of a lot of resentment, I'm hearing, for a few of you, let go of a lot of resentment. Also, the color blue could be significant. Color blue and color red could be significant. But you've had to let go of a lot of resentment to allow this space to be the priority, to allow this nourishment to be the priority, to allow this receptivity to be a priority in your life. And this world that you're moving into, you may notice as well how you're feeling so much more called to, I'm here like mutually giving. So what's coming up is like this balance of giving and receiving. Maybe in the past you always overgave and you overdid it, and you always like just poured yourself out until you were empty. This new, again, era, it feels like there's this mutual energetic exchange that you're setting up in your world, and you're actually listening to it. You're actually listening to what you will and will not allow, and not just going, oh, okay, I'm aware of that, but you're aware of it and you're doing it and you're embodying it and you're upholding boundaries, and you're, again, tapping into this mutual energetic exchange. And you're noticing that the more that you do this, the more you actually end up receiving, because you're not settling for nothing anymore, or less than nothing. You know your worth, and it's deeper than that. It's deeper than knowing, because you're experiencing it, you're being in it, you're feeling it, you're playing with it, you're actively acting on your worth, your value, what you know is you. I'm hearing you could have listed some things for sale recently, and they've just like randomly sold. Maybe you listed some things for sale ages ago on a Depop or Marketplace or wherever, on somewhere online, or you just like, you've had things available to sell and like you've just made random sales, or you've just made random money here and there. For some reason, SpongeBob could be significant. I don't know why, but that felt really significant. And runes could be significant, like these little cards here. These runes cards, sorry, here. Runes like this could be significant for you. But I'm hearing it's just you're allowing this mutual receptivity of, you're so much more open, and you're so much more in a state of allowing and accepting who you are and what you want. And like I said, you've never been fully embodied in this space, and this is the world that you're going to be living in. And I think you've already been like really living in it, but I feel for the next however long, this is a really, really big beginning, but a stable, long-term beginning of, I know and experience and embody my worth and all of that all of which that entails. And this is exciting, and this is powerful. And you should be, like I said at the start, you should be very proud of yourself, because this has not been easy. You've seen a lot of darkness within yourself and your generational line and just the world around you. And that weighed very heavily on you for some time, but you allowed yourself to purge that. You could still be experiencing some purging. You could still be feeling quite tired. But what's coming up with that is that you're actually finally allowing yourself to rest without guilt for the first time in like a very long time. So even the resting, like you're not having to earn rest, you're not having to earn play, you're not having to earn sweet treats, you're not having to earn anything that you want. It just is. You have your needs, you have your wants. They're both worthy, they're both deserving. There's no earning what already is. And there's Nova. My sign to finish this message with a takeaway for you guys is to keep accepting yourself on every level and notice just how much more you're going to receive, because you're not, that lack of acceptance that you used to had was the biggest blocker. It blocked everything. You resisted everything because you couldn't accept yourself, your needs or your wants. But because you have, and you're doing it more and more and more, you're allowing yourself to receive, because confirmation burp, you're allowing yourself to receive because you accept it all. Notice how the parts of you that you couldn't accept, that's where you're going to start receiving the most love from over the next few months, because when you couldn't accept what is or what was inside of you, why would your universe bring anything in to reflect that? Why would your universe bring anything in to nourish that if you were resisting it? Yeah, just note 12:22 as I said that. Just notice that, because that's going to be the key to evolving and expanding your ability to receive. This is financially, this is love, this is stability, this is abundance, because the more that you accept and then respond to that level of acceptance, you just open up this, you open arms wide open to calling in everything that you need and want. Okay, this is key here. I'm going to finish with that because my cat needs to go outside. But I love you guys. More messages to come, more updates to come. I've needed this time away, and I'm glad because now I'm back feeling more myself than ever before, rejuvenated. And this is, and if you're in this collective, if you're feeling everything that I've been feeling, everything that I've been talking about, you've done it, and you will keep doing it, and you should be so fucking proud of yourself. Also, if you're wanting any bit of clarity, any channel clarity, my clarity channels are still available. And if you're wanting frameworks that support this balancing and this maintaining of your needs and your desires and open up to receiving, or if you're needing support with your emotional cycles and how to actually end them, please check out my store, because those frameworks are there. They are catered to people like you, like me, who need that level of support. We all need that support. So let yourself be supported and be loved, because as you know now, you are worthy of it. I love you. I hope the audio was okay.